Hey there guys, this is Ignite the Fire, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my Skylanders Swap Force Let's Play for Nintendo Wii. This is episode number 15, so hopefully in this episode we can complete chapter 15, known as Kaos' Lair, to 100%. With all that said and done, let's get headed into the level already, but first and foremost we got to talk to Sharpfin in order to trigger the level.
We gotta hurry, Skylander. That scary lady took Tessa. There's no telling what she'll do. Get your ship started, Sharpie.
We're not taking my ship, Flint. She may be fast, but there's no way she'll make it past Kaos' defenses. So, we're taking yours. Introducing the all-new Dreadnought.
I love the way how he makes it sound more fancy than what it actually is.
2,000cc engines with power-cycled radiant cooler deployments.
Wowzers, that is awesome.
You also got your double set of triple amplified gramophones with elf-made high-fidelity audio transfer, complete with a magical 0.4 decibel decay rate.
I don't even know what that all means.
And to top it off, a high-gloss candy-coated paint job with leprechaun gold-plated trim for all the world to see.
Well, me and my fixed up and fully upgraded ship.
Yeah, that was Flynn fangirl on over his ship right there, you can bet it was. But either way, let's get going.
A friend of mine is out there keeping an eye on Kaos for us. He'll be able to...
Isn't that convenient?
Wow, that's good thinking.
No, not good thinking, just convenient.
We need to get moving.
So yeah, let's get going already. Enough talking, enough chit chat. Let's get it on. Just save a chit chat. Nope, apparently not. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat, chat chat. Reference to Kung Fu Panda 3 right there, guys. If you didn't get it.
You think this is the place?
Yeah, I'd say so. We're getting close. Drop the ship into spy mode. There's a spy mode and a hot tub. Didn't you read the manual?
There's a manual?
I love the way how he's shocked by the fact there's a manual. And apparently a manual makes his ship awesome as well.
Well, then let's just fly up and get her.
Yeah, not so fast, Flint. They've got cannons on those towers.
Okay, we cannot accept this. We need to take those cannons out already.
Even worse, they've got sharpshooters.
Yep, she shoots us definitely regular normal cannons.
Taken out.
Oh, what about the scary lady?
If Kaos' mutt wants to start...
Either way, sorry I was talking so much over that cutscene right there. It's just me being me and all that. You know, I love reacting to cutscenes. It's so hard to keep silent for them. But I suppose I'm just used to reacting to like audio and visual content and stuff due to Skylanders Academy, or at least for reacting to Skylanders Academy series. So it's kind of hard for me to close my mouth sometimes. That's basically what I'm saying here. Without further ado, let's go right into the level after the loading screen, of course. Which I bet you're all hoping the loading screen will hurry up already, because you know we don't want loading screen, we want level.
As we can take you. You're going to need to find a way over that wall.
Then take out those 3 sharpshooter cannons and boom, we're in. Good luck, Chief.
Yeah, we don't need no good luck. This is going to be a piece of cake for us. Along with some wool baskets, it would seem like. I was about to say sugar baskets, but it's not sugar, it's wool.
Don't look directly at me. They're always watching. Act casual. Special Agent 321, designation Softpaw, at your service. Heard you need to get over that wall. I'm the fox that can make it happen. First, hop into this disguise. Then scout hazards to elude an escape poncho. Codenamed Sheep. Here is where the sheep are sheared before being launched to the gunners. You will enter the shearer and allow yourself to be launched past their outer defenses. It's brilliant!
Yeah, this guy's pretty crazy. We need softball. We need to have a talk about how many energy drinks you have.
See you on the other side.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya, quite literally, because you seem very, very crazy right now. But either way, let's get ourselves launched and get ourselves right inside Kaos' lair right here. Without further ado. Here comes the liquid goo labs, but we're going to take them out like an absolute South Spouse, because we are South Spouse, so of course that's how we're going to, that's what we're going to act like. Boom, I crackerjack platform right there. Not like this platform is hard, but still, I aced it. Okay, that's a really weird name for a Chompy, but what is cool about this Chompy is the design. The design for this Chompy is really, really awesome for the fact that it splits up every time you attack it. It means that you can very easily be overrun by enemies and you wouldn't even notice it. Not to mention it would happen so quickly, that's part of the reason why you wouldn't even notice it in the first place. Okay, how I fell off I don't even know, but apparently I did.
You'll see. Your next mission is to gain access to the secure area. Get the key, and we will speak again at the next rendezvous point.
Awesome, so let's very much go on ahead and participate in the very tasks right now. And we have a brand new enemy that we're introduced right here called the K-Bot Loop Gunner, a very, very awesome looking enemy in my personal opinion. Oh, and also watch out for that goop. If it explodes, you'll be covered in sticky goop and it will damage you over time. But either way, we're not going to worry about the enemies right yet, because because there's a treasure chest over here that we want to endear ourselves with. Oh darn, I just walked into the goop then. Oh, speaking of which, I said I would put the difficulty back up to hard mode, and that's what I'm very much going to do in this video. So yeah, I do apologise that the last episode wasn't easy, but hey, that's because I forgot to change it. By the time I realised it wasn't easy, there was no point changing it back at that point. But because we're only at the beginning of the level, might as well, you know, put it back up again. And not to mention I did promise to put it back up, so, you know, probably best that I remember to do that. But either way, we've now grabbed the key, so let's head over here to be collecting our gold, and wow, we've actually, like, from 2 hits, we've actually lost near enough half our health already. That's pretty much what hard difficulty does to you, alright? So let's get opening up this chamber and heading into this area. Yeah, these chambers are basically going to open and it's going to unleash some chompy paste pedals. So we basically want to be wary of that, or else we can very easily get overwhelmed. Nice, okay. Best thing you can do with Doomstone is that you can just hold your shield out and wait for the chompies to come near you, because as soon as they come near you, boom, they did. Because Doomstone's shield damages enemies once it's fully upgraded, which is very, very convenient. You know, it's kind of like an upgraded Chop Chop, pretty much. But either way, you guys are wondering why I haven't swapped out yet, you'll see why in a second. Nice, there's that guy I've taken out. Yeah, we haven't swapped out yet because of this over here, the speed zone. So as for the speed character we're going to go with a very interesting looking combination known as Night Charge. Yep, definitely an interesting one, alright. Okay, so we got the routine by now. Just basically mash the A button and hope not to run into anything, and boom, that's how you beat speed zones. But wow, I just realised we're actually really low on health, so this was actually a bad decision on my behalf. Because Knights, out of all of these swap 4-stop halves, has the least amount of health, and I think that's primarily because his bottom half, Shift, has the second life ability, so because of that, Knight gets punished for it, even though you can swap out his bottom half anyway. But no, that did not work out for me, so what we're going to do is we're going to swap out for Doom Charge instead. Yeah, we're swapping out for him because he has much more health than what Knight's Charge had. And it's so easy to run into things in the speed zone because, you know, you're going fast. It's hard to see what's in front of you. So you basically got to have pretty good reaction times. And unfortunately for us, my reaction times aren't that great. So that's why it would be more beneficial for me to have a character with much higher health. Oh, seriously? Okay, that was a timing error. That wasn't a reaction error. That was a timing error. Primarily not my fault here, that's what I'm saying. Because my timing is even worse than my reaction times, and you can trust me on that, guys. But either way, there's our first sector completed. Still at max health, luckily, because we got healed up thanks to that fruit basket right there. That was actually a really good tactic right there. I managed to avoid all of the thingies and the goop. Oh, but not so much right there. Ow, that hurt a lot, actually. So now we gotta be wary. One hit and we're done for. You see, this is what hard mode does to you, because hard is pretty hard in all fairness. But you know, we're not going to give up that easily. We're going to keep trying and hopefully we can be successful. Wow, it's hard to see where all the scoop is coming from. Especially since, like, in the Wii version it takes forever for it to actually load, so you don't actually see it come in. Wow, that was close, but close isn't, close isn't good enough, basically, to destroy us, so we managed to complete this level successfully, and we got the Green Light Raceway. Awesome name, to say the least. But now we've returned back to our normal area over here, and we've even earned a wing gem, which I actually did by accident, because we actually earned the wing gem by moving towards the left after a ramp, and I did that by accident. That was not intentional. But hey, who cares if it was intentional or not? We got it done, so that's what matters. I'm surprised the element of the area hasn't changed yet. That's big, like, surprise to me. But despite the fact the element of the area hasn't changed yet, I am in fact going to swap out my Skylander anyway. And as for who I'm going to go with a character who I don't think I've been yet, which is a huge shock because he's one of my favourites, and that's none other than Zulu. Yeah, if I haven't been him yet, then that's a huge shock because I've said several times before how much I love this guy. There we go. In a little bit he'll be done for, trust me on that. Boom. Okay, that hurt. You're going down for that. Oh no, my wolf is down, so let's summon in another one. There we go, we defeated him. It's about time, I bet you guys are thinking.
I've acquired this high-velocity stealth transport device and disguised it to look like a common surfboard. For no reason at all, really. It looks really cool.
Yeah, true that. It is pretty cool looking.
Right past their defenses and reach the next contact point. Hop on the surfboard and get going, Skylander.
So we're, before we do that, we're actually going to head in this direction over here because there's a treasure chest located right in here, right over here. And of course we do want to again endear ourselves in that. Hopefully I'm using my vocabulary correctly, but knowing me, probably not, because I'm not the greatest at English, I will have to admit that. But hey, what I lack in English I make up for with science and maths, because I'm really good at science and maths. Nice. Okay, let's take out this gloop gunner right here. Oh, that was a pretty big explosion if you ask me there, guys. Oh, and that dog took out that chompy with no problem whatsoever. Well, I say dog, it's actually a wolf, but you know, a wolf is basically a dog, so pretty much the same thing here. And we got our first of 4 wool sweaters with the Kaos logo on it. I actually want a sweater like that. Can someone please do me a favour and knit me one of them? Briefly, let's get heading over here to acquire our skateboard, or surfboard even, that's the terminology they used, I believe. Or at least the terminology that Softpaw used. But either way, this does look pretty cool, you've got to admit. And as we can see by the little intro there is in fact a treasure chest if you head backwards right here, so don't forget about this one. Especially since it's a very easy one to forget about. And plus there's a bunch of gold over here as well, but unfortunately it is going to waste with Zulu because he is maxed out, but I don't really care about that because he's awesome enough to be used as much as possible.
This area is patrolled by eye in the sky bots with automated searchlight and sear beams. What that means to you is, don't get caught in the spotlight. They'll see you, and it will also hurt. I repeat, avoid the lights.
I got you, so one thing we're going to do is we're going to get caught by the lights. No, I'm kidding. So let's be putting on the sheep disguise.
I've reformatted the sheep disguise to fool the eye.
Isn't that convenient? How the hell he managed to do that in the time frame we gave him, I don't know, but I'm not really going to be questioning that. In the other versions of the game, those bots actually like speak to say sheep, confirmed, but in here it seems like they don't do that for some reason. which is a very minor detail. I don't know why they took that out. But either way, one thing they didn't take out, because they couldn't do that really, is the Soul Gem of Punk Shock. Because if they didn't have a Soul Gem of Punk Shock on the Wii, it would be kind of useless if you was to buy Punk Shock and you have the Wii version. So that's why, you know, they pretty much had to include the Soul Gem. But either way, that there was Punk Shock, one of the last Skylanders to be released for the game, but one of the better ones. A very, very awesome Skylander, nonetheless. But either way, let's get heading over here. It's actually faster to jump than what it is to walk, so that's why I'm jumping all over the place. And we also get that really annoying jingle while you jump. So, you know, why would you not want to jump with that annoying jingle for you to listen to every time you do it? Pretty much. But either way, let's get firing ourselves yet again. Oh, fire element, eh? Well then, I know exactly who we're going to go for. We're going to go with Legendary Igniter. I used him before in Chapter 2, but that isn't enough screen time for this awesome dude. He deserves way more than that. So it's time to get slashing and a burning. Yeah, I love the way it says Ignite to Fight. That's so similar to like my channel name, because I have Ignite for Fire. I wanted to originally make it Ignite to Fight because it's my favourite like catchphrase of Igniters. But I decided to go with Ignite for Fire in the end because it sounds slightly cooler. Boom, take that, sucker. Oh boy, I'm currently dying right here. How embarrassing would that be to die with my favourite character? Oh, we got some food over here, so I'm definitely going to help myself to that. Boom, take that. Okay, those Chompies are really going to regret that. Oh, darn. Yeah, this guy keeps on getting to me before I get to the Chompies. It's actually really annoying right now. Stop hurting me, you stupid thing. There we go, nice, we got him. He got what he deserved. And we got an ass whooping which we really did not deserve. Chompy's last stand, it would seem.
Hey, Skylander! I rigged this spark lock to explode! Completing it will destroy this gun turret and about 3 square blocks!
Okay, that's flipping awesome. Boomer will definitely approve, but as for now, we're going to be sticking with Igniter. Okay, this one's also about timing, but you guys know what I'm like with my timing by now, surely. Nice, we finally got it. Okay, so now we need to press the green button to get the other switch turned back on, so that then we can move the blue bolt over to where the blue bolt needs to be, so that then we can collect it. Okay, nice. Now these bolts can reunite, and not only do they reunite, but they also reunite with all bolts being collected. So we collected all 3 of the bolts, giving us a nice and hefty gold bonus right now.
Don't worry about me. I've trained my whole life for this. I'll meet you at the next rendezvous point. Soft pot out!
Ignitor out. Let's go. Yeah, as you can see, this guy is awesome. Just ignore the health bar on him. It's because, like, that bot deals cheap damage, and so I got so much cheap damage from that battle, but trust me, Ignite is so much more better than what I showcased from him. But either way, let's be collecting that gold right over there. If you guys are wondering why I accidentally activated that twice, it's because I accidentally clipped the C button with my left hand. So my bad there, guys. But either way, over here, it would seem we have a Giant's chest. There's an invisible wall there for some reason. And as for the Giant's chest, we're going to use a Giant I've been yet to use just yet. And that's going to be none other than, after I take out these Chompies, of course, Thump Pack we're going to go for. But first and foremost, you know, I had to take out the Chompies and all. Wow, Thumpack can barely fit on the portal with his light core effect shown on the camera. Like, I seriously had to put him at a really, really awkward angle for you guys to see the light up effect. But hey, you guys deserve to see the light up effect because it's a really awesome one. Oh man, my nose just went all blocked all of a sudden. Developing a cold, it would seem. But either way, let's be approaching this here area. Whoa, that was close. I almost messed up that jump right there. But luckily for us, I didn't. Okay, so let's be collecting this gold purely because I want to. And also, who doesn't like gold, right? Especially if you're Trigger Happy, he really loves gold, in case you guys never noticed. But unfortunately for us, Thumpack isn't the most agile of characters, so you can avoid those goop balls quite easily. But one thing he does have is health and a lot of armor, so luckily we didn't take too much damage from those globs, and that's what matters. It doesn't matter how many times we get hit, it matters how many hits we can take. But either way, we earned Doomstone Soldier right here, so let's be previewing that. Ironic how the first character I used in the 3DS Let's Play is the last character Soul Gem in the console Let's Play. That is ironic, come to think of it, or at least I think that's irony, but you know, I try to shy away from the word irony, just like how Gloomchase does in Skylanders Academy. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go and watch Season 1, Episode 1 of Skylanders Academy, and then you guys will know. Oh, poor dude, seems a little bit shy to me. But either way, let's take out these guys with the might of our Thumpack right here. Boom. Oh, darn, how did I miss that? Okay, I keep on missing with that bite attack for some reason. Nice, now I'm getting him. Boom, take that, sucker. Yes, that is one deadly bite. Okay, Skylanders with a tech element, a strong on its own, it would seem. So, as for that, we are going to swap out in a second here, but first we're going to approach this general area. And I can't remember what's here, whether it's a treasure chest or a wolf sweater, but it would seem it's a treasure chest, so let's go on ahead and be collecting that very collectible right there. I'm pretty sure in the other versions of the game you have enemies there, but in this one they was lazy and just decided to put in crates instead. But either way, we're not swapping out for a tech Skylander just yet, because there's a bounce zone over here, I believe. And I was indeed correct in believing that, it would seem. And so as for the bounce ability we're going to go for a very interesting combination in the form of Spy Shake. Oh, not to mention this also gives us the tech element, so we're going to keep with Spy Shake so we can get that tech element bonus. As for our objective, we just want to pop the Chaos Balloon 3 times, and hopefully we can do it without falling off, but this area is much darker, so it's actually harder to see. And not to mention that goop is very, very damaging, so you definitely want to watch out for that. And on top of that, if you hit the glue, not only will you take damage, but also there's no platform underneath the goop, so you will also fail the challenge at the same time. But as you can sort of see, I did actually hit the goop right there, and I took a bunch of damage from it. Like, this guy's level 20, and it took away half of his health. So let's try not to do that again, especially since you don't actually get healed up in these areas. But either way, I got hit before by being impatient, so basically all I need to do to make sure that that doesn't happen again is to be patient, and then hopefully I will be able to get through this level without being hit for a second time, because you know you can never make the same mistake twice, and if you do, then you know, that's your bad. Because making a mistake, that's nothing, but making the same mistake twice, yeah, that's something you should be concerned about. Nice, okay, so that's the second balloon, all popped. I thought I wasn't going to make it there, so I was worried, but luckily we did, so that's what matters. Okay, let's take a big jump, and hopefully we can make it to this here area, and we did indeed, so that's fortunate to say the least. But either way, we've got to be careful with these platforms, because they don't respawn. They crumble, and then once they've crumbled, that is it, my friend. So now we've got to head over here. This area is much more easier area to traverse, purely because the platforms are in very, very obvious spots that you'd go into naturally if it weren't for the fact that Basically just spots that you go into naturally. So it makes for a much easier zone right there. I was gonna, like, phrase it into something, but I can't remember what I was gonna say, so, you know, never mind about that. But either way, we got the Chaotic Spring. And on top of that, we also got a reward in the form of the first bonus mission map of a level, which is entitled Cursed Statues, which we can play from Woodborough, but we're not going to bother about that with our with this here Let's Play. Gotta watch out for them loot balls, though. Okay, let's be heading in this general direction over here. I believe that I thought there was a story scroll over here, but it would seem not. But what it is an Earth area. So for that, we're going to swap to Slobbertooth, another character. I'm not sure if I've played this yet. So if I haven't, then it's fortunate that I'm playing him now at the very least. So let's be opening up this Earth Gate, shall we? And Slobbertooth has also unlocked the award totally maxed out, considering he's fully upgraded and fully leveled up because he's level 20.
I've rebuilt this gear golem's attitude engine, so he's not near
Flip Lip, that's an awesome name right there.
pretty much on our side, but I need a few more parts to finish the job. They should be somewhere in those crates. I do lose track of things sometimes. I should consider cleaning.
Yeah, definitely consider that, dude. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, that was robot language there, guys. You guys couldn't... I can assure you guys I was saying something, you just couldn't understand me, that's all. Because I am secretly a robot and you are not. And if you could somehow hear me, then that makes you a robot too. But either way, there's our first part. Or should I say, bloop, 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 bloop. Which means the same thing as what I just said in English, pretty much. Teaching you guys robot, I really shouldn't be doing that. And another thing I really shouldn't be telling you guys is that you're all gonna die on Saturday, where we're gonna launch a nuclear missile and take out half of the world's populations. Not really, I'm not really a robot. Trust me, I'm human. I made enough mistakes as it is, like... If I was a robot, then I wouldn't make as many mistakes as I do, so that kind of proves that I'm human, you know, in a sense. Nice, so now we get an awesome reward, thanks to the might of this gear golem right here. Bloop, bloop. Okay, so you guys can tell what I was saying now. I'm saying thank you, because I'm polite. But either way, we got our first wing sapphire, wing sapphire, it would look like. But man, I said it all weird, like, right then. And I realised to say, like a lot. Like, totally. Yeah, that's just me being goofy now, guys. But hey, that's me for you. I'm very, very goofy, and that's the whole charm of me, I suppose. But either way, I think there was something over here that I would miss otherwise, so we're going to head back here just to make sure that I don't miss anything. Oh, what do you know, there was something. It sure is a good thing I came back here then, isn't it? Secret testing grounds. Oh boy, gotta watch out for these dudes right here. Oh, ow, those dudes hurt right there. Nice, there's one of them enemies taken out right there. Oh boy. Yeah, we got to be smart here. Oh, darn. Why did he swing his head? That was not what I asked of him. Being smart is how I roll. Okay, let's take out this dude right here with our awesome head swings and all. And also our tail swipes. I'm just wondering, can I charge up my tail swipe? Oh, yes, I can. That's nice. Well, I shouldn't really say tail swipe, like Bash is a tail swipe. This is more of a tail smash, more than anything. Ooh, that hurt quite a lot, in fact. Oh, nice. That's what charging up my tail does. But either way, that's that guy taken out without further ado, so let's get heading in here. One thing you guys might notice about Slobbertooth is that he's very, very powerful, but he's also very, very slow, and also very, very hittable. So basically, you want to use him when you want to, like, charge on your enemies and be a heavy character, but when you want to keep your distance, this is the complete opposite of the Skylander you want to use. And you definitely don't want to use him for Nightmare mode, because he dies way too quickly in Nightmare mode, so I do not recommend him for that there mode. But on easy mode, this guy is a beast. Before let's get heading up these stairs right here, and heading out for a loading screen. That's awesome. Not really. But hey, that signifies that we are halfway through the level already, so that's at least something. Loading Chaos's Fortress. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys, I called it Chaos's Lair by accident. There's so many Chaos levels, it's hard to remember what each of them are called. Okay, let's take out these guys right here. Or at least attempt to. Hopefully we can be successful on that there, plan. Okay, we want to take out the magic spell pump first because he makes the other enemies invisible, and we don't want to cope with that. One thing I did notice is that Slobbertooth is back up to max health, so that's good. It's good that you restore all your health, like, after you've hit a checkpoint. Nice, there's that guy's all sorted. Yeah, Slobbertooth was a beast right there, because we could just combo into those guys, so those guys stood no chance. But with big enemies, they can't really combo with, he's not as great of a character. So like I said, you want to use this guy in very specific situations. The situations where you're going against a lot of small enemies is really, really good, but in a situation where he's going against heavy enemies, not so much.
This section of Chaos's fortress is responsible for many of the unusual oddities found in Skylands. While most of its resources are dedicated to the creation of strange monsters, there is a fair amount that goes towards the manufacturing of a magical ointment that Chaos hopes will one day grow his hair back.
In Skylanders First Adventure, there was a there was a story scroll, which, basically said that Molkin lost all their hair because there was a popular hair tonic known as oil, which made the hair fall out. So maybe Chaos used that tonic too much when he was younger, and now all of his hair has fallen out just like the Molkins did. You know, back in Sparse Adventure, that was one of the more interesting story scrolls. But hey, I still think Giants had the best story scrolls. Giants, double thumbs up for the story scrolls from me, I'm telling you. Okay, there's one of them taken out, so now let's chew him up and spit him out. Right into the other dude, in fact. Nice. Oh, we barely made it jump right there like a boss. Again, like a South boss. But either way, we got more wool baskets right there, so we're gonna help ourselves to that, especially since we get gold from it. So, you know, why would we not want the gold? Because who doesn't like gold? Especially if your name is Trigger Happy, even though I've made a joke already, but, hey, repetition for effect, right, guys?
This is happening! The next sheep-shooter turret is protected by burning goo that tends to rise and fall without warning. Put on the sheep disguise poncho pronto and get moving!
Yeah, let's get going and be quick about it as well. Sheep, confirmed. Oh, no, I keep on forgetting that they don't say that. It's so weird them not saying that in the Wii version. In fact, scratch it, this version is weird altogether. Like, I looked on a forum, and somebody was asking about certain collectibles in the Wii version, and then, all of the questions, all of the answers were saying, oh, but the Wii version is exactly the same as all the other versions. And, it's just like, no, it's not, guys. The Wii had to be downgraded. The Wii is not the same as the other versions. You guys would know if you've played it. And so it's just arrogant that people think that the Wii version is exactly the same, even though they haven't played it, really. But either way, we need a water Skylander right now, so who are we going to go for? I wonder. Let's go for Punk Shock. I just realised I'm using a lot of cores in this game, in this episode, but you know, why not? I need to use Slice of Core some more. I mean, like, I haven't used them too much in the previous episodes, mostly because I've been focused on the Swap Force characters. But either way, I'm pretty sure Punk Shock is another character that I haven't been in Let's Play yet, and as I said before, she is awesome.
He wants to eat my scales.
That's a really weird thing to want to eat, isn't it?
You gotta feed him for me. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Okay, let's take out this really mini boss fight. Like, it's so mini that it needs 5 different minis in the title because of how much of a mini boss fight it is. But either way, let's take out Mr. Chompy right here. Yeah, this guy literally spits up every time you attack him, so like if you're not careful, you can easily get overwhelmed by Chompies, because they will like surround you everywhere, and they will be biting at you from all angles and stuff, which will be a huge pain to deal with. But luckily we managed to deal with it quite nicely, so now Mr. Chompy has very much been defeated.
Saved the day, Skylander. Now that I caught my breath, I feel tons better. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Who says gratitude like that, fam? It seems like all of the Gilmen have some sort of weird way of saying things. Especially Gilgrunt. Like, Gilgrunt sounds like he's having a voice crack every time he speaks. In fact, that's probably what they was doing. They was just filming some guy doing, like, voice cracks all the time for Gilgrunt. And either way, I said no to wearing that hat because that hat is already on Punk Shark. And that hat, the Asteroid hat, it's actually one of the most useful hats in the game because it gives you plus 60 maximum health. And plus 60 maximum health, that's one thing that can mean the difference between a Skylander being defeated in battle and a Skylander surviving to continue. But either way, let's get away from that goop before it explodes on us, because that would be very inconvenient to say the least. Okay, let's be sending out our water bubble to take out that dude, and then not to mention we can electrify it thanks to the addition of our electric slam right now. Okay, it seems that Punk Shock is charging through. Get it? Because charge is a figment of electricity. Oh, that's funny. In case you guys can tell, that was a fake laugh. But still, that's one of the better done puns in the game, in all fairness. It's a pretty good pun. Oh darn, I just realised the green dude is trapped now, so I can't complete this puzzle to 100%, so that's a huge shame, bruh. But hey, Dave joined, so that's what matters. We did complete the puzzle, but unfortunately it was only to 66.6%, so that's unfortunate. As for that other spark, though, I can't actually remember how to get it. I mean, I've only ever got it a few selected times, purely because I rushed that puzzle a bit too much. So yeah, I do apologise about not collecting it, but hey, it's just a bit of extra gold, so it don't really matter too much. Kind of like the wind gems from the Swap Force zones. If I could be bothered to collect them, I would collect them, but because I can't, I don't. But either way, there's another treasure chest right here. All of the treasure chests in this level are very easy to find because like they're all hidden in like similar fashions. And so if you find one treasure chest, you just got to think in the same moveset for all the others, and I can guarantee you will find them all. But either way, it would seem that the bounce zone is located over there, so we're going to endear ourselves in that in just a second right here. And as for the time combination we're going to go with, we're going to go with Fire Eyes. Because basically, this is actually a really awesome reference to science right here, the name of this combination. Because basically, hot stuff rises and cold stuff falls. And that's basically how convection currents work in geography, so a little geographical lesson for you guys. And not only is it only geography as well, but it's also science and physics as well. But either way, it's these things called convection currents, and what happens is that warm air rises, whereas cold air, that falls. And so Fire Eyes kind of like represents that, because basically, you know, for hot air rising, that's the fire part. And the rising is from the rising name of the legs. So yeah, it's kind of cool how this combination has a scientific name to it. Well, a scientific geographical name, we should really say, because like I said, the fact that hot air rises and cold air falls is both a combination of science and geography, because it's scientific in the way how it works, but it's also geographical because it's what causes the wind patterns to it's basically what causes the wind patterns to be executed in the way in which they are. I keep on trying to collect that food, but the thing is that I don't want to waste too much time, so I don't go too far down for it, but I keep on, like, every time I try to just inch down, I don't inch down enough, and then I go back up, so I kind of lose the ground that I inched forward towards. So yeah, it's kind of, like, stupid on my behalf. I should have just, like, went for it, instead of just taking, like, small, minute movements. Oh, that hurt right there, but who really cares? As long as I make it through the zone, that's what matters. And not to mention, you do get healed at the end of it, so it's not like Skylanders was defeated at the end if your health is drained 5 or so. Which, if it was, that'd be really annoying, especially if like you only have one type of the like, let's say climb ability. Say you only have buckler legs, and then you die of buckler legs, so then you can't use the buckler legs again. Can you imagine how annoying that would be? But either way, that's our second bonus mission map of the level, alongside a nice, awesome audio glitch, it would seem like. But either way, as for the bonus map, it's the Undercover Greebles, which is very fitting to this level, actually, because basically Undercover Greebles is the bonus mission where Greebles disguise themselves as sheep. And the fact that this level revolves around sheep shooters, you know, kind of like fits into this level and all, or at least a theme to it. Either way, I had to summon the dragon right there. The dragon is awesome. Oh, and here is the area with the final wool sweater in it, I believe. Very simple way to collect it. You just want to wait for the goop to finish falling, and then it will be at the very bottom for you guys. So right there, basically. So that's our 4th wool sweater, and that is out of 4. So that means we have collected them all. What's going on? Seriously, game? Okay, this is the weirdest glitch ever. Darn, okay, I don't think I'm going to be respawning anytime soon. So basically what happened is that I jumped underneath the platform with the gold on it, and for some reason it didn't let me jump higher, so it just fell through the floor. So yeah, this is a hilarious glitch right there, guys. I'm actually kind of glad I got that on camera. And who knows, I do actually have a plan for a series called Skylanders, and so basically, who knows, for that series, when I compile a bunch of glitches I found in my Let's Play, this one will definitely go towards a compilation for that series. With that all being said and done, man, that was annoying. But hey, what matters is that we weren't stuck there forever. We did respawn eventually, so that's cool. I was worried that I would have to reset the level, but fortunately that is not what is happening. So yeah, that's awesome. This is definitely one of the more interesting episodes so far. I mean, like, that glitch, definitely an interesting one. And like I said, if I do a compilation of glitches, then that glitch will definitely be in such a compilation. But either way, the magic element is strong in the zone, so we're going to go with none other than... I don't even know, really. Let's go with Rubble Loop, purely because I know there's a Magic and Earth Gate coming up, or at least a Magic and Earth Jewel Gate. So if I swap to this combination in advance, not only will I get the Magic bonus, but I'll also be prepared for that there Jewel Gate. Nice, use our teleportation to great effect right there, why not? Okay, let's take this guy out with our awesome hammer abilities. Nice. Boom, he's down and out, and here's that Magic and Earth Gate I was talking to you guys about before. So let's get opening this thing right up. And in this area here, we basically need to return to fishing, which is nice that they bring this fishing minigame back.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. I got myself stuck in this here fortress. Some folk told me non-Skylanders can get awesome powers by touching that fish. But every time I try to catch it, all these scary eels knock it off. I just can't do it. Could you help me?
Well, I don't want to, but it looks like I got no choice, especially if I want my reward right there. So let's get into it, shall we? Because, you know, we don't do this out of the goodness of our heart. We do it for the reward, guys. Oh, that did not go too well. Oh, darn, that didn't go too well as well. Okay, fish, come back here. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Faster, 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 Mashy. Faster, faster, faster. Boom, we got it. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely a tough fishing minigame right there. But yeah, I do like the fact that they did, bring the fishing minigames back. Because like I said in a previous level, we haven't done any fishing minigames since Chapter 2, so it's nice that they reintroduced these minigames. Mildmar now has the ability to fly, it would seem, and he also has the ability to shrink as well. So he's basically Ant-Man mixed with Iron Man. Hold a minute. I swear that's actually a thing, though. Like, I'm pretty sure in one of the Marvel comics, they made, like, an Iron Man Ant-Man suit, or kind of something like that. But, you know, I could be recalling completely incorrectly. But I swear there's been kind of like a mix between Ant-Man and Iron Man before. But if I am incorrect by that, I'd love to hear in the comment section below. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. And if I'm wrong, then I have no idea where I got it from. Maybe some sort of a Wikia page or fan page or something like that. Nice, we took those guys out of complete ease, especially thanks to the fact that we get the magic bonus because we're half magic and half earth. So that definitely helps us out right now. But either way, we need to get that key right there, so we're going to wait for these guys to move out of the way, and then we're going to grab that very key right now. Okay, we've got to be faster, or else we're going to be spotted before we can make it into this area. And luckily we was fast enough, so we made it into this area before we were spotted successfully. I only have 10 toes, so that's a whole lot of toes to be on, come to think of it. Okay, so we're approaching the end of the level here, it would seem, but we've still got a decent chunk left, so let's be enjoying that. And did you see that glitch right there? This episode is definitely a glitch fest, it would seem, but basically what happened is that with that sheep, for some reason you could see rubble loop through it, and like for some reason, like yeah. Basically, you guys probably couldn't see it in the video, but on the gamepad, basically it showed that you could see rubble loop through the sheep. So it shows that when they text you the sheeps, it basically just puts the sheep costume on top of the Skylanders. The Skylander is still there, it doesn't like change up the sprite or anything, it just puts a costume on, or at least the equivalent of that. But either way, now would be a really awesome time to swap for a Light Core Skylander, and what Light Core Skylander would be better to swap to right now than Light Core Countdown? Especially since it's getting dark, so his light core effect will look so much more cooler for the camera. I mean, like, look at that. It makes his light core effect look so much more cooler when it's for dark. But of course, that's what they had. That's what they had in mind when they were thinking of the light cores. You know, how did they look like in the dark? And you know, they look awesome in the dark, which means that the aims that they had when making the light cores were definitely aims that they met. Oh darn, these guys will really hurt me right now. Ooh, that was close right there. Okay, I'm gonna need to summon one of my mini dudes right there. Okay, gotta be very careful here. I'm risking my very existence for the fact that I'm sticking with Countdown here, even though he's quite low health already. In fact, no, we're because Countdown is low health, I don't want to risk losing a life or anything, because I can't be bothered to return back to the level at a later date. So we're going to go with, for Ultimate Beast himself, Series 2 Prison Break. Watch as this guy annihilates these guys, trust me on that. Because like I said, this guy is an absolute beast. Oh, ow, yeah, that hurt. Okay, I'm trying to remember how to do his Zippy Zap attack. Oh, there we go, now I remember. I thought it was the C button, but no, it's actually the Z button. Oh, darn, I hit the wrong button right there. Well, I stopped hitting the wrong button, damn it. Take that, you stupid thing. Oh, boy. Okay, this isn't going as great as I was planning for it to. Nice, there's that guy all sorted out. Oh yeah, ow, that hurt. Oh, seriously, so much about no lives lost, guys. Yeah, this guy is a beast in all versions of it, all other versions of the game, but for some reason, in Swap Force, he's not so great. Like, in Giants, Series 2 Prison Break is an absolute boss. Like, with his WoW power, you will not get past his WoW power if you're an enemy. I can assure you on that. But it would seem that on Swap Force, he's incredibly nerfed, and that's a huge shame, really. And so it made it much more difficult for me to take out those enemies successfully with Series 2 Prison Break and Swap Force, it would seem. But in Trap Team, he's also stupid overpowered as well. Same with Superchargers and Imaginators. It's only this game that he's nerfed in, which is stupid. I do not like that. Mostly because I did die right there as a result of him being nerfed and as a result of me forgetting he was nerfed. But you know, it happens and all, it's just means got to come back here at a later date to get a no lives lost objective, which is bloody annoying because of stupid reasons. But either way, what matters is that we mixed up our bolts up here successfully, and as for Wilwyn, I decided to swap her because I knew she has the power to take out those last few enemies. Power of unicorns and all. Okay, now Flynn's going to come and blow up the door for us, which is going to be very useful. What he said, brah. What he said. Okay, we did indeed destroy sheep shooters, but unfortunately we failed on our no lives lost objective, which is a shame. But hey, we got 12 stars from completing 6 of college, so that's awesome. Definitely going to help us with ranking up. Because look at that, we're Portal Master rank 17 already. But either way, without further ado, I am going to continue. But not just yet, because basically, what I'm saying here is that I'll see you guys back here for the finale. So this here episode is in fact over, but don't worry, we will cover the final 2 boss fights of the game as part of the finale. But until then, peace.